Okay, here we are continuing on with the practice test for 7th grade, and this is number 5. It says, read the following statement, but answer the questions that follow. Carrie bought the jeans for $18. This was 3/4 of the regular price. Okay, so the $18 it says is not the regular price. It's 3/4 of the regular price. Okay, and then it wants to know what is the regular price, and then what is the percentage? What did she buy? What percentage did she buy it for? The regular price. So what you can do is you can do that diagram, and since we know that 18 is 3/4, okay, first of all, we still divide it into 4 sections because the 4 is on the bottom. Okay, the 18 fits into these 3 sections. So if we divide 3 into 18, we know that each one has $6. Whoops. Okay, like that. And there's the $18. But the whole thing is the regular price. So the regular price would then be, of course, $24. Okay? And then, so that's A. B says, Carrie bought the jeans for what percentage of the regular price? Well, if she bought them for 3/4 of the regular price, you guys all know that 3/4 is equal to 75%. Okay? All right, on number 6, it's scientific notation. And it says, write 28 billion in scientific notation. Well, first you have to write it in regular numbers instead of in the words, which is what it has. So 28 billion is written like this. Okay, so to put it in scientific notation, remember we want one non-zero number before the decimal point, and then put any non-zero numbers after it. So you're going to move the decimal all the way to here. And then if we count that over, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So it would be times 10 to the 10th because we went that direction. And on B on that one, it says to write 5.33 times 10 to the 7th in standard form. So this time we're going to move our decimal back that way 7 places. Okay, the 3 is 2 because we'd be going 1, 2. So we're going to add 5 more zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we now have 7 places right there. So that is 53,300,000. On number 7, it wants to know which of them is not a true statement. We have 3.395 is greater than 3.385. Okay, well, you can tell that's true. 3.39, 3.38, 8 is smaller, so that's a true one. 3.70009 is less than 3.71. The 3's are the same, and the decimal, the 7's are the same, and 0 is less than 1, so that's a true statement. 4.59 is equal to 4.59000, and you guys know that after a decimal, you can add on as many zeros as you want, and it's still the same thing, so that one is also true. And then this one has 19.3000 is greater than 19.30, and again, we have 19.3, 19.3. We can add a gazillion zeros after it, and it doesn't change it. So this one is not bigger than this one. These two should actually be equal. So you would have circled this one as being false because that is not true. Okay. And number 8, it says use a unit multiplier to convert 2,250 yards to feet. Okay. Remember, you're going to write the 2250 yards, the first thing you're doing, over 1, and then we're going to come up with our unit multiplier, and you guys should all know that there are 3 feet in 1 yard, and since the yards is here, we want the 1 yard on the bottom, 3 feet on top. We can cross off that yard and see that we just multiply. So 2250 times 3 gives us 0, 15, 7, 6, 6,750 feet. So that's your answer on that one. Okay. Number 9 says complete the table. We have a fraction decimal percent table, and so we want fraction decimal percent, and they gave us a 30%. So as a decimal, you know that 30% moves over 2 places. So we'd have 0.3 or 0.30, either one's the same thing. To write that as a fraction, remember every percent is always out of 100. So you could write that over 100. Don't forget to reduce. We can divide by 10 by just crossing off our zeros. And 3/10 is reduced. So let's do the other one. We are given 7/8, and to change a fraction into a decimal, divide the bottom number into the top. like that, put a decimal, add a few zeros, move it up. 8 into 70 goes 7 times, 8 times. 64, okay, subtracting, we have 60, then it goes into that 7 times, there's a 7. 56, and then you can see we need to add one more 0, and 8 into 40 goes 5 times, so our decimal is 0.875, and to change that to a percent, you're just going to move it over twice, remember, decimal to percent 2 places every time, so it's 87.5%, and of course you can write that as 87.5%. And I'll stop there and we'll move on with the next video at number 10.